Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. Batch processing for time management. Batch processing is a time management technique that can help you streamline your work and increase productivity. In essence, batch processing involves grouping similar tasks together and completing them all at once, rather than switching back and forth between different types of tasks throughout the day. By doing so, you can minimize distractions and interruptions and make the most of your time. One of the key benefits of batch processing is that it can help you stay focused and avoid multitasking. When you switch between different tasks frequently, it can be difficult to maintain concentration and stay on track. By grouping similar tasks together, you can stay in a focused mindset and complete each task more efficiently. This can also help you avoid the temptation to procrastinate or get sidetracked by less important tasks. Another advantage of batch processing is that it can help you save time and reduce stress. When you have a clear plan for how you will tackle your tasks, you can work more efficiently and avoid wasting time on unnecessary activities. This can help you feel more in control of your workload and reduce the stress that comes with feeling overwhelmed or disorganized. Batch versus real-time processing. Batch processing differs from real-time processing in that real-time processing involves the immediate processing of data or information as it is received. Real-time processing is useful in situations where tasks need to be processed and acted upon immediately. However, most of us treat all tasks in real time. We see a new email pop up, we want to open it. Someone knocks on our office door, we not only answer it, but we want to handle the situation brought to us. We tend to want to handle tasks as they arise. Batch processing, on the other hand, is useful when there is no immediate need for data processing and when tasks can be grouped together for more efficient processing. Overall, batch processing is a useful technique for time management that can help businesses and individuals complete repetitive tasks more efficiently. By grouping similar tasks together, batch processing saves time and resources, making it a valuable tool for time management. Implementing batch processing for time management. Tools and technologies. To implement batch processing for time management, you will need to use various tools and technologies. One of the most important tools is a planner, task manager, or to-do list app, which can help you track all of your tasks and prioritize them based on their importance and urgency. Some popular task manager apps include Todoist, Trello, and Asana. You can keep it as simple as possible, like your Google or Apple Calendar, or use an app that has all the bells and whistles. The important thing is that you actually use it. Setting up a batch processing system. To set up a batch processing system, you will need to identify all the tasks that you need to complete and group them into batches based on similarity. For example, you could group all of your email-related tasks into one batch, all your phone calls into another batch, and so on. Start by making a list of all the tasks you have. Be sure to write down the ones you do automatically without thinking about. Once you have a full list, then it's time to look for commonalities. That's how you create your batches. Once you have identified your batches, you can then allocate specific times of the day or week to complete each batch. For example, you could allocate 30 minutes every morning to complete all your email-related tasks and 1 hour every Friday afternoon to complete all your phone calls. Automating routine tasks. To save time and increase your productivity, you can also automate routine tasks using various tools and technologies. For example, you could use email filters to automatically sort and prioritize your emails, or use text expansion software to quickly insert frequently used phrases and sentences. It might not seem like much, but by having your email automatically sort into folders or files saves you time. It might only be a few seconds per email, but those seconds add up and it saves energy because your brain is not being taxed. Strategies for effective batch processing. Batch processing can be a powerful tool for managing your time and increasing productivity. However, to get the most out of this technique, it is important to use effective strategies. Prioritization techniques. One of the most important aspects of effective batch processing is prioritization. You need to be able to identify which tasks are most important and which can wait. There are several prioritization techniques that can help with this. ABC analysis. This technique involves categorizing tasks into 3 groups, A, B, and C. A tasks are the most important and should be completed first, while C tasks are the least important and can be left until later. Eisenhower matrix. This technique involves categorizing tasks into 4 quadrants based on their importance and urgency. Tasks in the top left quadrant, important and urgent, should be completed first, while tasks in the bottom right quadrant, not important and not urgent, can be left until later. Pareto analysis. This technique involves identifying the 20% of tasks that are responsible for 80% of your results. These tasks should be given the highest priority. Time blocking methods. Time blocking is another effective strategy for batch processing. This involves scheduling specific blocks of time for certain tasks. There are several time blocking methods that can help with this. Pomodoro technique. This technique involves breaking your workday into 25-minute blocks called Pomodoros, with short breaks in between. During each Pomodoro, you focus on a single task. Time boxing. This technique involves scheduling specific blocks of time for certain tasks. For example, you might schedule 2 hours in the morning for email and administrative tasks, and then 4 hours in the afternoon for project work. Optimizing task execution. Finally, to get the most out of batch processing, it's important to optimize your task execution. There are several strategies that can help with this. Eliminate distractions. When you are working on a batch of tasks, it is important to eliminate distractions as much as possible. This might mean turning off your phone, closing your email client, or working in a quiet space. Use templates. If you find yourself completing the same types of tasks over and over again, consider creating templates to streamline the process. For example, you might create a template for responding to customer inquiries or for creating social media posts. Automate tasks. Finally, consider automating tasks whenever possible. This might mean using tools like Zapier to automate repetitive tasks or using software to automate data entry or other manual tasks. Batch processing can help you improve your time management and reduce your stress. It is a structured system for handling tasks with minimal context switching, which takes a toll on our brain. Overall, it saves time and energy that we can then put toward more important things. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.